Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know.
Turning it on! The 10! Touchdown Rams! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. Got room to work. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Connection to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And the Rams will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the cube.
Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick strike complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Motion from the wide receiver. They just keep firing. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
To the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rams send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're working that left side. Crosses the 30. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Pulls it in at the 25. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the pressure. He's got him. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard. To the ground with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A 3rd down try for the offense. He might want another play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step one.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And they finally get him down, but not before. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it at the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers.
And the defense picks up a sack. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. To the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this
breaks into the open on the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado State. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back at the 20.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames, so difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's not going to get there. Stop short on. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air. It's Strickland. Got the quick pass. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34.
And then man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll go back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. swapping ends of the field. That gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's got the tight end. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. To the air, it's Strickland. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Going to the ground. Piles through the defense.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got his man downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Strickland. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Extending the play. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Yeah.
Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls incomplete.
They're setting up the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Strickland. And his throw is incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Going the other way, and he's going to score on the interception. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Oh, they're after him. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to